Welcome to The Digital Shift. We are your hosts, Jessica Green
and Natasha Roberson. Together, we are here to help you build a tech-savvy empire and take your business to the next level.
If you're an entrepreneur, social marketer, or business owner ready to scale smarter, not harder, this is the podcast for you.
Every week, we bring you expert insights, actionable strategies, and the latest trends to help you infuse tech into your business so you can automate, optimize, and grow.
From mastering automation and creating high-converting systems to building authentic customer connections, we cover everything you need to shift your business into higher gear.
So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and get ready to make your digital shift.
Let's do this. All right. Welcome to the Digital Shift podcast. I'm your host today, Jessica Green, the founder and CEO of Self-Made and the Self-Made Hub. In today's episode of the Digital Shift podcast, I want to break down the 10 critical reasons why your business must embrace the digital shift. Okay. Some things I want to talk about are some personal experiences I've gone through, which is what helped me create Self-Made and the Self-Made Hub in the first place. But listen, social media is unreliable at this point. You do not control the algorithms. There's manual follow-up that has to happen that is preventing you from scale. You do not own your list. And so that means you don't own your business. So let's really dig in and talk about why it is critical for you to embrace this digital shift and start owning everything that you have, your list, your digital assets, your future, and your own business. So don't wait for the next TikTok ban or shutdown, algorithm change that screws up your entire flow, feeling, audience, all the things, or a platform ban, having your account hacked and taken away from you, or even your company going affiliate. I said it, it's a dirty word, but it's happening, folks. It's happening all the time and it's happening at a rapid pace. So we want you to take control of your audience, take control of your digital assets, take control of your leads, take control of your income, and we want you to take control now. We can help you with that here at the Self-Made Hub and with your tech-savvy mentors, Jessica Green and Natasha Roberson. Okay? So listen, if you don't own your audience, you don't own your business. The platforms control it until you take it back, or your company owns it until you take it back. So who is this episode for? It's going to be for business owners, social entrepreneurs, people relying on social media for leads and to build their business on a daily basis, network marketers, social sellers, real estate agents, and insurance agents that are looking to scale smarter and infuse some systems and understand the importance of why now and the 10 reasons why your business must digitally shift. And you control your business, so that means you must digitally shift too. So if your business still depends on social media platforms or any company to survive, this episode is for you. I want you to sit and think now for a second. If Facebook went away tomorrow, how legitimate is my business? Can I still run it? Can I still operate it? Am I going to have a loss of income? Okay, let's take that one, put it off to the side. What about, same question, what if Instagram went away tomorrow? Would your business thrive? Would it survive? Would it go kaput and you'd have to start rebuilding on other platforms? I know that when TikTok was about to go on this ban and people had like 24 hours, and obviously TikTok's back temporarily, but no one really knows. And people were putting their entire business on the line by only having it on TikTok. I think people learned their lesson a little bit. At least I hope they did. We had a lot of people reach out and go, how can I extract my data from TikTok in 24 hours? I'm like, listen, Linda, we could do some pretty magical things over here at the Self-Made Hub, but extracting your entire 1 million follower database off TikTok in 24 hours is not going to happen. So it is critical that you start getting your affairs in order, okay? You start building your digital lead list now, setting up things now. Actually, another scary thing right now going on out in the direct selling space is all these companies that have been around in the network marketing space all of a sudden going affiliate. Now, it's a business model change. I'm not saying whether it's right or it's wrong. What happens though is you're attached to it. And if they go affiliate, you don't have any control over that. You do, however, have control of where you go next and what your next move is. I had a great client of ours this past week fearing that her company might go affiliate model and calling me up and saying, Jess, what do I do with all the things that I just built? And I said, friend, be very glad that you are one of the smart ones that built them. I don't think that your company's going affiliate. However, if they do, you've built your entire digital lead list in your own platform, in your own system, in your own hub, and you have all the lead magnets, the marketing funnels, all of that stuff can be shifted very quickly and easily so that you can do whatever it is that you need to do to continue to make your family income. Okay. So those things do happen. And so it's a critical time for you to make sure that you're infusing tech and shifting your business digitally so that you have control over it no matter what happens. It's your business. You have to take ownership of it. Okay. So number one, of the 10 reasons. You do not own your social media audience. I am sorry to say, your social media account is not yours. There is algorithm uncertainty on a daily basis. Over this last 6 months, we've been working with a top leader in a network marketing company who has had extreme success building a massive audience on Instagram. And she could flickety flick on the keyboard, post some content, and her sales would go through the roof. And that went on for a good 6 months. And then all of a sudden it changed. And she's sitting trying to figure out, what did she do wrong? What had changed? Was it the products? Was it the company? Was it her? Was it the social platforms? Was it her systems? And when it's all said and done, it could be a combination of a lot of those things. But the one thing that she did right through that whole process was build her digital lead list so that she could go back to that huge list and not rely solely on the algorithm uncertainty and the change that had been happening on Instagram. So if Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok disappeared tomorrow, would you still have a business? I just want you to ask yourself that, because let me tell you what happened to me. 9 months, no, not 9 months. I lost it for 9 months. And it also takes a baby 9 months before it's ready to be born. 9 months is not what I wanted to say, but you never know what you're going to get here with me. So about 5 years ago, I lost my Facebook account for 9 months. There, see, I'm tying it together. 9 months does represent something in this story, just not a new baby, because I'm way past that stage. So about 5 years ago, I woke up one morning and I had a message on my phone that I had been logged out of my Facebook account and then I needed to log back in, and then I couldn't. And in a very short few minutes, I realized very quickly I was in trouble. My entire business ran from that social media account. It is the only way I knew how to build my business. I hadn't taught myself any other ways. I had not built my digital lead list. And I had no idea how I was going to even contact half of my customers anymore. That was a very, very scary place to be. It's how Self-Made was born. However, I didn't like it at the time. I lost it for 9 months, and I actually really never knew if I was going to get it back because no one at Facebook gave any you-know-whats about my Facebook account being hacked. I wasn't even being given a chance to prove that it was me or it wasn't me. What had happened was someone hijacked my Facebook ad manager, ran up about $5,000 worth of ads out of my own bank account. I did get the money back. And then, yeah, I'm assuming they're inappropriate ads or broke policy on Facebook, because that's why Facebook decided to shut down my ad manager account, of which I've never gained access back to. And I cannot personally run ads on Facebook now because no one cares. No one cares that wasn't me. No one even wants to research it. They just don't care. And attached to that was my personal Facebook account. So I lost it too. I lost every group that I had ever created, all of my team groups, all of my customer groups, anything that I was ever the creator of, poof, gone. Everyone lost access. We've since changed some things after that so that there was multiple people owning the rights to that so that we wouldn't lose that again. But every training I had personally done, even if I had another admin that could take the group over, every training that I had ever done, poof, gone out of the group, which was a lot. So you're putting all of your assets on these social platforms that you do not own. And at any drop of a hat, you could lose that. You don't own it. They have lots of rules and regulations, and there's nothing they'll ever do about it. So TikTok disappeared for a month, proving we don't control these platforms. That just happened. Okay. So here's the thing. You need to own your list. You need to own your assets. You need to own access to all of your things, and you cannot put them in anybody else's hands. I did an episode about this just a few weeks back. It's all about social media and owning your own digital lead list. You should go listen to that full episode for even more tips on that. But let's move on to reason number 2. 80% of sales happen after the 5th to 12th follow-up. Follow-up is the fortune. Fortune is in the follow-up. I'm certain that you've heard this in the past. So most entrepreneurs quit after 1 to 2 follow-ups, leaving money on the table every single day. It's just what we do. And if you think about what you're putting out there on social media and on social media platforms, you have all this content. You've spent all this time to gain all these followers, and you might respond once. Let's say a post goes somewhat viral and you get 30 comments on it. You're following up with all 30 of those people. Yes, you're like, I did. And then you have to send each of those 30 people a message. So you're like, I did. Now that's 2 pieces of your thumbs doing all that work. And then what? Did you follow up any more after that? Or did you just kind of let them lapse? Maybe 2 people were like, ooh, I want to know more. So you followed up with 2 of those people a couple more times, but all 28 of the others, you probably didn't. It's just the facts. It's the stats that are out there about what everybody's doing. I would be doing it too. I'm not saying that I wouldn't, because manual follow-up is super hard to keep up on. It's almost too much with all of the vast ability you have to collect leads on social platforms. But it does take 5 to 12 contacts, touches with that lead in order to convert them from a prospect to a customer or someone who's going to pay you for something. So here's the solution to that. Automated follow-up sequences, so that you can ensure that no lead ever falls through the cracks. And I can actually take 1 and 2 off your plate too. That first follow-up, second follow-up, got it all in the bag. Our social sync system will fix that with a click of a button. We have all the templates for you and everything that you could possibly need to deploy your few keywords, and then you can build more so that it auto responds right away. So they get an immediate response, and then a DM, and then we grab their name, phone number, and email, extract them off the platform, and keep communicating with them in 3 different ways: DMs, text, and email. And then we just keep going and going and going and keep following up till we absolutely hit that 12th touch point. At that time, you have converted now way more followers into buyers than ever before, because it's all on autopilot and you can do it. And you can think about the responses and the communication touch points that they actually need. All right, number 3, speed is the new currency. People expect instant responses. We live in a microwave society, folks. So 50% of leads choose the business that responds first. I would too. Listen, I sat this morning on my treadmill, and I need a food truck. I really want a taco truck for my son's high school graduation. It's in a few months. I didn't realize that when he was 2, I needed to book the taco truck. Were taco trucks even a thing 16 years ago? I'm not sure. However, if you are a parent right now and you're going to have someone graduating within the next couple of years, start researching some things now that you might need for that grad party, because people book up and sell out. And it is impossible to get a taco truck for 2 reasons. Someone decided that the date that I put my son's graduation party on should be Taco Fest. And so all the taco trucks are booked. So I didn't know that. But I went this morning and started researching a bunch more food trucks. Might not be able to get a taco truck. We're going to settle for second best. So I started messaging all these different smash burger and different types of food trucks. And guess what? Most of them don't respond for days, or if I'm lucky, weeks. And I have to wait for follow-up and wait for follow-up. Well, guess who's getting my business? The first one that follows up with me and has my dates is getting my business at this point, because I just need to get a gosh darn food truck booked. Right? So 50% of leads choose the business that responds first. This is a proven fact. Just happened this morning with me. Still don't have a food truck booked? If you live in the Detroit metro area and you know of a food truck place, please let me know. Still searching, hoping that we get one for the 21st of June. Consumers expect instant answers. So if you're slow, you lose. It's just the way that it goes. There's tons of studies on this. So your leads, your conversion percentage drops by 80% if you don't follow up within the first 3 to 5 minutes. So if you say drop keyword and you're doing it manually, guess what? It's not going to be good enough to convert those prospects. You need to instantly capture them, respond, and send them a DM as well. So solution, our social sync system will do that for you, and it will nurture your leads 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can do it super fast. Number 4, data is the new gold mine. Why do you think big businesses collect it? I mean, they're not stupid. They're collecting it so they can continue on their terms to follow up with you. You should too. Why does Amazon, Apple, and Facebook invest billions into data collection? Because it's super valuable to them. Your customer list is your biggest asset. Stop letting platforms control it. Stop letting your company control it. It's yours. You built it. You deserve it. You should be able to talk to it anytime you want to, and it should be in complete and your control at all times. A solution for you is the Self-Made Hub. We use landing pages, opt-ins. We teach you how to build lead magnets. We put it all on automation, and we have an unlimited CRM for you at your fingertips so that you will always own your data. And some people ask this question, so I'm just going to be transparent and say this. They're like, but Jessica, it's your platform, so how do I own it? You still own it. No, I do not. You can download that list or transfer that list or move that list. It's all in your control. As long as you have a membership to our platform, you will always have control over your list, and you can download it at any time. So you will have name, phone number, email, and anything else that you collect, and you can store that either on my platform or you can save it all elsewhere. You'll always have access to your own data. People spend, number 5, let's back up for a second, slow down. Number 5, people spend over 6 hours a day online. You need to meet them where they are at. If you are a brick and mortar storefront, figure out how to advertise online because that's where people are at. They're spending 6 hours a day there, okay? If your business isn't optimized for digital engagement, you are invisible to them. I am in this mastermind for this whole year, all about traffic and bringing more eyeballs to my business. And the one thing she says all the time is make your business findable. The way to do that is optimize yourself for digital engagement. Have a website, have a hub links, have lead magnets, have opt-ins, have social media keyword autoresponders, have things be mobile friendly because most people are viewing you from their phone. People expect seamless, mobile-friendly interactions, not clunky, outdated processes. If your website is outdated and clunky, it's time for an update. If it doesn't seamlessly interact with everything, every other digital asset that you have, it's clunky, it's outdated, and you need something new. Your solution can be automated sales funnels, opt-ins, email and SMS sequences, our social sync system for lead capture. All right, reason number 6 that it is time for you to take the digital shift seriously. Manual effort doesn't scale. Automation equals more freedom and less burnout. You probably started in the business that you're in so that you could have time and money freedom. Am I right? If you are manually messaging every lead, you are working too hard. You can scale if you can put things on automation so that you have systems that work for you while you're sleeping or spending time with your family or holidays when you don't want to be selling online. You want your system to take over. Digital automation is going to make things so it's going to make it so that you can do those things. Manual efforts are going to keep you tied to your phone, your computer, and all your lead follow up. And you're just not going to have that time and money freedom that you've been fighting for. Number 7, one lead magnet can build a list for years. So when people put these little cheat sheets and checklists out there and things like that, I always say make sure that it's something that I have a whole episode on lead magnets. If you want to listen to that whole episode on how to build a lead magnet, go back and listen to it. You want something that's going to be consumable within a short period of time. Let's call it 24, 48 hours. There's a video, a guidebook, something they can work through, something that's also going to get them a result quickly. So it's not going to solve all their world problems, but it's going to solve some of those micro nitty-gritty problems that are keeping them up at night. This is the thing they're going to want to opt in for. This is the thing they're going to give you their name and their phone number and their email for. If you find that one lead magnet after building a couple of ones that maybe worked or didn't work, man, one lead magnet can draw in a lot of names, phone numbers, and emails for you so that you can stop chasing leads and have them come to you. You can create quizzes, forms, checklists, webinars, challenges, all kinds of freebies, surveys that pull people into your world all right inside of the hub. Reason number 8, it takes 7 to 13 touch points before someone buys, so you need to stay in front of your audience. Social media posts disappear in the feed, but emails and texts stay visible. If you're not consistent, you're forgotten. You can use multi-channel marketing, social, email, and SMS to nurture those relationships. Number 9, your sales funnel needs to work while you sleep. 24/7 lead generation and nurturing is exactly how you want it done because it's what your competitors are doing, and it's time for you to do the same. If you're too busy to handle every lead manually, not if, you are too busy to handle every lead manually. So stop depending on your energy and let automation work for you. You can build funnels and the educate, nurture, and convert leads all on autopilot. All right, last but not least, number 10. Digital business unlocks true freedom, more time, more money, more impact. You started your business for freedom, not to be stuck in your inbox 24/7. A digital system lets you take vacations without a business. Hey, listen, I'm getting ready to go on vacation in 2 weeks. And my team, I've set up a couple of things, but we know that most of our stuff works on automation. So I can kind of press the automate button and we can walk away for a week. Actually, me and my business partner, my main other business partner, Natasha, we're both going on spring break with our kids on the same week. We're both taking off. Who else gets to do that? On the same week, the two most integral parts of our business, me and her and I, are going on vacation the same week. We can do that because our business is automated. We can still run all of our things while we're away. That's the kind of business that you want to build. You want to build a digital system that lets you take vacation without your business collapsing overnight. We can help you do that so that you can enjoy your life, enjoy vacation, enjoy business all at the same time. Okay. I want you to do a little bit of homework, okay? I want you to pick one sales or follow-up task that you're currently doing manually and think through how you might be able to automate that yourself. And I want you to take 14 days on our system for free. You can check out the link below in this episode to get 14 days free access to the hub. It doesn't cost you anything. In 14 days, you can check out our social sync system. You can check out what we have. You can check out how to automate things. And then if you're ready to take control of your business and digitally shift, get with us. Let's help you. We have a mastermind every Wednesday morning for our hub members that is just part of your membership where you can ask us all kinds of questions. We have 24/7 live tech support on this platform. We can help you digitally shift. And if you want to do it faster, you can always join one of our next accelerators because in 10 weeks, we can teach you all the different parts that you want to build in to your business. So I hope this episode was helpful for you making a decision about your journey as an entrepreneur and why you might need to take the digital shift. Join us on our next episode so that you can continue to learn all the parts of the digital shift and why your business needs to infuse tech so it can scale and be the time and money freedom machine that you've always wanted it to be. Thanks for tuning in to The Digital Shift. We hope today's episode gave you the tools and inspiration to take your business to the next level.
Don't forget, we have something for everyone to help you scale smarter. Whether you're just getting started or ready to go all in, we've got you covered.
Start with 14 days of free access to the Self-Made Hub, our all-in-one platform to automate, optimize, and grow your business.
Looking for more? Check out our Self-Made membership, where you can work at your own pace with help from your tech-savvy mentors.
Or take it to the next level with our 10-week accelerator program. Perfect for those ready to scale with expert guidance and systems all in one place.
And if you're looking for done-for-you options, from custom funnel builds to fully done-for-you marketing systems customized just for your business,
visit us at www.self-made.biz to explore all of our programs and tools and find the perfect fit for your business needs.
Let's make your digital shift a reality. See you next time.